Episode 126.
126.
Ah,
What were you looking for?
It's a big episode. No, I was looking for 126.
Yeah, it's a big milestone. It's one of those, like we had 22, 82, 108, and then 126.
126.
And we don't want to like toot our own horn and make too big of a deal of it, but yeah, we fucking did it, man.
Yeah, we fucking did it.
Yeah,
dude. Should we just start with Nuggets recap? Because
did that? Yeah, we should.
And it's like also it's like I'm gonna be thinking about it. We've both held our tongue before recording.
We actually haven't talked about it at all.
Because I'm like, let's just save it for the pod. Let's just get it out of the way right now. What a fucking win.
What a fucking win. Way to hold on. That play, I mean, how many game-winning buzzer beater dunks are there? It was the first, but that was the first of its kind in playoff history. I saw that.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, it was on ESPN according to Basketball Reference. Like the first like game-winning buzzer beater dunk.
I also can't tell if he got it off or not.
It's the closest call of all time. I was saying I don't know if he got it off because some angles it's like it's still in that guy's paw.
Oh, for sure.
But it's got to be out of his paw, right? But if it's through the rim in his paw,
I don't even know if the refs
so
would know the
crazy,
rule of that.
dude.
But
they did the right thing, though. I think
I do too. And the call on the floor was that it was a basket, so that was always going to count.
That's true. That call kind of determined what the call had to end up being.
Yeah,
there wasn't convincing evidence. Great win, though, man.
I just think it's time. What a pass! Let's say that.
Well, it's a pass too with to have that awareness with 2 seconds. I'm gonna dish. I know there's enough time.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
And by the way, he made it look like he was shooting.
That's the brilliance of that's the brilliance that is Nikola Jokic.
100%, dude.
But as you were saying, to know that there's gonna be time when Aaron gets this ball, but I'm gonna put it right where he can dunk it.
Yeah.
It's really just
and I'm gonna make it look like an airball shot. I'm gonna wait till 2 seconds. Yeah, the patience, right?
Well, I didn't even think it wasn't for me. It was never a shot.
I know that.
Yeah.
But the guys on the court, they're like he's shooting.
He's a fucking genius. That guy.
No, he
He's
is.
A fucking basketball savant.
He is. AG way to it was a great pass. Probably the pass was probably even better than the dunk, but way to finish it off.
What I always say, and what Scott Hastings always says, is he passes people open.
Yeah, that's a great line.
It's like you don't even know you're open, and now the ball is in your hands.
You just kind of get the ball like this,
and you're just like, where am I?
I was saying it in the group. He might murder the coaches for not challenging that first offensive call because they called it, and he was so upset because he's like, that's the same thing.
I didn't understand why you got so mad the second time when they did call
it. He was just like, that's the same thing. But they called it. They kind of learned from your first argument.
But I think the refs were like, wait, I don't know what's going on because you're yelling at me and I called it for you.
And by the way, the first time you complained, and so this time I called it for you. It's got to be scary to be though like Adelman when Yoke's screaming to challenge it and you don't. It's
especially
really
Adelman,
scary.
Where Adelman's I don't even know if I'm allowed.
Do I even have authority?
Yeah.
Right do I? Yeah.
And the answer is no.
Did you see when Yoke just subbed DeAndre Jordan in?
No, but it is just dude, whatever Nikola Jokic wants. I would say game plan. Let's go with what Adelman says. He's the expert, you know. Mm-hmm. During the game, whatever Jokic says. Goes.
So it's the end of the third quarter. You had the Nuggets broadcast going, huh?
I did not.
You had Reggie going.
Yeah, I had
Reggie said it. So end of the third quarter is a second left, and Jokic subbed DeAndre in, so that they couldn't. And DeAndre made a play at the rim.
Good job.
Because Jokic subbed him in.
Good job.
Yeah.
Reggie. He has never watched a Denver Nuggets game, and I know that because.
Did you see he was his first time seeing the Jamal scuffle too?
The first time
the one from Game 3, the scuffle between him and what's his name?
Oh, did he say it was the first time seeing
it? Well, he's watching it and he was like, "Woo, that's crazy, man!" And he had he hadn't seen it.
No, it is very clear because Christian Brown made a 3, and he was talking shit.
That's the most animated I've ever seen him get. No, it isn't at all,
dude.
Not even top 20.
He does that every single game, and he didn't even go that crazy that time. That is how I know he's never watched a Denver Nuggets
Definitely
game.
hasn't.
That's fine though. If I didn't if I wasn't from Denver, I'm probably not just tuning.
No, it's okay. I have nothing wrong with it.
It is his job though.
Hey Jim, what are you so pressed about? What did CB? We had one to give, and you kind of went into it. What are you so mad about, Jim?
Thanks for poking the bear.
Yeah, true.
And also thanks for riling up Aaron Gordon.
True. Oh my God, he was when Jim shoved him, he was so mad.
You fucked up.
Yeah, you did. Also, it really was not even a hard foul.
And let's go. Let's rewind. Clippers Nuggets bubble.
Yeah.
Paul Millsap gets in a scuffle. What does it do? It ignites a fucking fire onto this team's ass.
Yeah, yeah.
And what happens? We beat them. We beat them after being down 3-1.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't want to do that to this.
But I don't even. Guys. It just and it wasn't even the one to do it. Like
I don't even actually know what happened.
Well, CB just fouled him and he didn't like it. Like Jim thought he got like fouled hard by CB, but like he didn't. It wasn't
that's
that
what I'm
hard
saying.
of a foul.
But I'm saying like, did CB do something where maybe he pinched? Like,
did he pinch him before? Or something?
I know that if the play before I got pinched a little bit.
Yeah, maybe he pinched his
And this
butt.
is for people that don't maybe watch as much NBA basketball. Sometimes they pinch each other.
Like if he pinches him on the leg, like next time down, then you'll see him react. So he might have pinched James Harden's leg. I think that's actually. I'm like 95% sure he probably pinched him on the leg.
By the way,
and we don't want to say we're 100, but we're pretty certain. Right?
By the way, that's why they wear armbands. And if you were ever wondering why do these guys wear tights? What are these guys? Because they don't want to get pinched.
It's pinch stuff. Yeah,
it's pinch stuff.
That's like kind of the deeper NBA higher level shit though.
That's shit that you wouldn't know if you're not really tapped in like that.
Right.
What else do we have to say about this game?
I mean, it was a great win, blew a 20-point lead. Kind of felt like the Wolves game last year for a second. I was like, this feels like blowing that lead, and it sucks.
But can I say something?
What?
That's going to happen.
Oh, 100%.
And you should not kick yourself for it.
No, but we won the basketball game.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, I said that to Sarah, like, when we were, like, up 2 with, like, 2 minutes, I was like, yeah, we had a 20-point lead. Would we want to be up 2? With 2 minutes?
Absolutely.
Yes, we would.
And also, like, there's an element to where, like, playoff games are so important and you're up 20 and you're like, we're going to milk clock.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, every single possession you're getting a bad shot because you're just you're using 24 seconds.
But you're milking clock. You're not running your offense.
You're getting into your offense with 7 seconds on the clock. So maybe
that's an interesting. Like as a coach, what do you tell them to do? Because you don't want to shoot it with 20 seconds on the clock, but that might be the shot you would take. It is a tough thing.
It's hard to play with a lead. It really is
very hard.
So I'm not even mad that we didn't win by 20.
We won the game, and we're back.
That's all that matters.
We got home court back.
Russell Westbrook, you're cut. You're done.
Because we won and he wasn't
playing. We looked 1,000 times better without him. You're done.
Yeah, we did look. We just play Pickett.
We cannot play him another minute.
We just have to. Well, it's like even when he plays well, we don't know what we're gonna get.
It's like we play him.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't know.
We will play him. We'll play him 20 minutes next week.
I don't know if
he's
will.
Back.
I really don't know if we will.
You think that Adamman would just bench him once he's healthy? I don't think he will, but I wouldn't. I don't know. We'll see.
Because he's such a he's a guy like if you need a spark, okay.
He messes with the rhythm.
We cannot go back to it. We can't do it.
Maybe if we're like getting killed and we need a spark and we don't have energy.
But I don't think that Adelman has the nuts to say you're done.
He doesn't have the nads, especially as an interim,
and especially Russell Westbrook, who's like
a superstar,
and he's such a personality.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know, he got injured in warm-ups.
No,
so that's just.
And he still played.
Warm-ups, game 3.
So he still played 10 minutes. Interesting.
Yeah. Are we able to go to game 6? I don't think we should. That's probably not smart.
Why?
I mean, we go to game 3, we get killed. We don't go to game 4.
I think we see how 5 goes.
I'm just saying, like,
if we win 5, it's like I don't. If we went to 6 and lost, then I would feel like it's 100% on us.
That's what I'm saying.
I think if we win 5 and we're not there, we can't go to 6. We're not allowed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't know.
Because also Adelman will find out if we go.
Oh, Edelman already knows.
Because he hit us after 3. He's like, stay the fuck away.
He knows what happened in game 3.
Yeah. So
Edelman.
I mean, we thought usually we can win them games when we go.
Yeah, and we have in the past.
We won them a lot last year in the playoffs with watching through the TV.
We did.
Doing a TV thing.
We did.
Yeah.
On the road.
Yeah, we won them a lot of road games.
Yeah. By the way, that arena sucks.
I don't think it sucks. It's a nice arena. In terms of
arena, great.
You're saying in terms of like the seats?
The seats, we got bamboozled.
I think the arena's dope, actually.
But I'm saying, guys, let me just scan my ticket.
Oh, that is, fucking horseshit.
You have to set up like a face scan, and then there's a mob of people, and then the app isn't working.
It's way, way, way too much.
What do we need an app for?
What it should be is there's like a premium thing you can do. If you want to have the app, you have like a premium. Everybody's just trying to go in and watch a basketball game. You're
Give me
doing
a paper ticket.
way too much.
Oh
way too much.
Dude, we like almost missed tip because we don't have a face scan ID.
It's way too much.
Dude, let me pay you with my credit card and let me use my ticket to get in.
And have your app, but don't make it like that's how you get in.
But then
have your app for the club. You can do your app in the club, and
if you want to, if you really want to.
But there's perks, right? So then you get them on the app, and then they're buying more on the app. Do that, but don't
force it.
Don't fucking make me log in to. I have to log in right now to go to a game,
dude.
I
Also,
have to log into something.
Also, for some reason, I got on my face scan is set up. These guys can't get drinks. They're all on me.
Yeah, straight up.
And I can't. It's like they want to pay with their credit card. They're like, no, you got to just have it set up. What?
It's too much. It's too much. I do think. The arena is cool though.
The arena's great.
Like they got little buttons on the seats. I like played trivia.
The arena is
it's
clear. Dope. It's like clearly a new arena.
It's a good new arena. We did get bamboozled on the seats.
Row 20.
We thought row 20 is not row 20. If you're ever going to.
But you know what I think? You know what I think we missed?
What?
I think
row 20 bowl 2 or something.
Well, no. I think in tiny text it was row 20 times 2 LOL. So it was row 40.
Good. I mean, that's a good get by them, honestly.
Yeah, if they put it in small text, they're allowed to do it. So
you got to read
row 20 and then
times 2 LOL.
Times 2 LOL. Gotcha, bitch.
It's like gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to just shake them off. I mean, that's a good get by them. Good for them.
But I mean, we were row 20 and it felt like we were row 80.
We were up there.
So I don't know what that is. If we go to game 6, we gotta figure out.
We gotta scoot down because we were like also
row 20 should be a good seat.
And the tickets were cheaper than the Lakers row 20, but it's because they were worse. And it seems like the correct row 20 would just be the same price, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think a correct row 20 should have been like $1,000.
So that's fair. We just learned from it.
But it's like what row is it then? Like, do I have to do math? Do I have to go like row 20 divided
like is
by
that
2?
row? Is that row 10? Row 10, but there were more than 20 rows in front of us.
Row 10 would have been like a similar price.
Yeah, it's confusing.
So it's like what? I gotta get like row like negative. It's probably negative 5.
I think we probably if we get into the negatives on the next time we go. Probably.
And I don't think they're overthinking that. I think that makes a lot of sense.
I think it's just app stuff. I think negative rows is super. That's actually innovative. I like that.
Yeah, no, that's smart.
Should we get in the draft? We're doing draft of things that should team up. Wide open field today. Could be food. Could be anything.
Yeah.
We can get into that. You can kick it off. Go ahead.
Okay, my first.
I don't think we'll overlap here.
Is Frosted Flakes and CTC.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
I think
Flakes could really use it. I think CTC won't do it unless he gets a lot of money. He's the A side there. He's the untouchable guy. Flakes needs a little bit of a spark. Flakes is getting old.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying, like, what's with cereal culture where they're so anti, like, helping each other out, picking a box up. Like,
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think they feel like I think they feel like Zach. There's just like limited spots for success. I think that's how they feel.
And there's not.
There's not.
No, there's enough cereal to go around. And I think that if every box knew that, if everybody like if CTC and Frosted Flakes knew that if they shared the spotlight, they would still both benefit.
Actually, you know what's crazy is they'd probably make more money.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They don't want to do it. I just think that we need to open and this is Danny. I started with Frosted Flakes and CTC because those are the two top dogs.
Like Zach, I want to see fucking Golden Grams play with Lucky Charms and put charms in their gram.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, yeah. Golden Grams could be a good base for a lot of these guys.
Because one time I had a Lucky Charms s'mores edition, and it kind of tasted like a Golden Gram, and I was like, this is what they should be doing.
Yeah, 100%. Or even just like I'd like to see what happens if you put Honey Nut Cheerios with these guys. Like Honey Nut Cheerios is kind of like a square.
Stuck up. Yeah, he won't fucking do it.
But I'm saying like
he hasn't collabed with anybody ever.
No, he doesn't even talk to people. He doesn't even have an Instagram.
No. It's weird.
What would happen if you put Honey Nut Cheerios with a fruity pebble?
Good things.
Like,
but he would be
cool
like that, like dumbs down my cereal. It's like, hey, by the way, Fruity Pebbles might be bigger than you now, fucker. You know? Yeah.
Well, Seals team that felt.
Well, he's an anti. You know, Honey Nut Cheerios. No, I think he's just like he probably hates like Drake.
Okay.
He probably hates like the Lakers. He hates
for sure. He hates LeBron James.
He hates LeBron James.
Yeah. By the way, did you see? Drake just went like $1 million on the Wolves yesterday and they won, and then he put a meme of Anthony Edwards grittying or some shit.
It's funny.
But it's just like he fucking hates LeBron.
That is crazy.
I love the pettiness of it.
I mean, I would do that. Yeah.
Just hates him. I'm going to put $1 million against you. And then
and then
I won.
and then post a meme. And
Yeah.
just you.
Love it.
I get it. I'm gonna do with my one. I'll do Nutella and the rolls that like the pizza roll rolls. I want Nutella rolls.
Pizza rolls.
So like pizza rolls, but Nutella rolls. Think of heating up 3 of those. How good those would be right now.
I got news for you.
Do those compete?
I think that's like kind of a thing. Probably not exactly
Nutella
what you think.
rolls. I want it, but I want it in the pizza rolls bag. I want 80 of them. You heat them up.
I think it's more of a like a breakfast thing.
Okay.
Where there's like it's almost like just like called like a puff, and there's like some.
So it's kind of like, but it's getting a little classier. It sounds like.
A little
I
classier,
want to
but
dumb
like,
it down a little bit. I
Danny,
want it
like,
in that bag.
But like I think that's something that you could
Pizza.
indulge in.
I would love it.
That would be great. I mean, Nutella needs
I'm gonna
to
look
get
up.
involved.
If I look up Nutella rolls, will I find what you're describing?
Probably not. Probably not. I don't know what they're called. Something puff.
But don't you think that would be really good? Like
That would
in
be
like
incredible.
a pizza roll vibe.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, whoa! Is it
good?
that?
No, but that looks fucking.
That looks
good as
really
shit.
fucking good.
Wow.
But yeah, Nutella rolls. Nutella is just chocolate. I don't know what's up with there's no. People say there's more to it. If you talk to him, I'll be like, I'm chocolate, and I changed my name.
Yeah. No, I don't. But
Like he's like
he's not
I
hiding it.
he's not. But then people are like, people think there's more to it. There's
I know,
not.
but what is Nutella supposed to do? Like he's not like.
He's like, I'm chocolate. But then they like laugh it off. They think he's like trolling.
Maybe
But
he's like, okay, you're gonna call me.
Yeah, he's like,
healthy or something. I'm
all
just.
right.
I'm just. He's just.
I'm just hooping. He's like, I have a little protein.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's
I
like,
guess.
actually, that's because I lift. Like
It's like, you know what it is? You know what it reminds me of?
what?
It's like Cardi stands. Like I feel like they took Cardi and ran with it.
Yeah, and Cardi's just like
And Cardi's just like, I'm just like saying random shit into a mic.
and they're
I'm
like,
just,
he's so mysterious
high.
and so innovative.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm on another planet, and I'm just like, I don't
It's
even know.
really hard to tell with him.
I can't tell either. But that's
But that's where you
what
want to live, by the way.
That's what Nutella reminds me of. He's just like, I'm just Nutella, and everybody is saying I'm like this something.
For some reason, I like play on like a daily sandwich now.
Yeah, he'll
he's
take
like-
it though. He's happy with it.
Yeah, he's made a lot of money. And then I'll snake into. I have no idea how this would work, but like foods and sports brands, like Goldfish being like a Nike food.
Yeah.
And like look at because I was looking shit up. Like I don't know what's going on here, but like this Ben and Jerry's is like a Nike flavor, and they did like a shoe.
I like it. No, I like that. I like that a lot.
Like Cheez-Its, I think would probably be Adidas. Goldfish,
sure.
Goldfish are a Nike food.
Definitely. What are Pop-Tarts?
And just on the bag, it's like a swoosh.
Yeah, no, I like
Pop Tarts are like Puma.
Pop-Tarts.
Or they might just be Nike.
They kind of like are low key Nikes. What about like just general eggs? Nike.
Nike. Yeah, just Nike on the box.
Yeah, that's a Nike food for sure. What about M&Ms?
I think Adidas.
Adidas.
I think
I had
Skittles
Adidas.
and Nike.
Skittles, Nike.
Twix,
Snickers,
Twix, Nike.
Adidas.
And Snickers, Adidas. Kit Kat, Nike. Kit
Nike.
Kat's so Nike.
The most Nike bar. of all
Hershey's
time.
is also just
Twix
Nike.
in a weird way is Puma.
Yeah, Twix could be Puma. Butterfinger.
But like the
is
biggest, but the
Butterfinger's
biggest
Reebok.
candy Puma has.
Yeah, Butterfinger's Reebok, and
Yep.
it's the biggest Reebok has.
Yeah, and Baby Ruth is New Balance.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
yeah.
I've got this is just like I want just like a record. Dr. Seuss in the Weekend.
Yeah. Weekend could use Seuss's pen,
That's what I'm saying. I think Seuss
and Seuss could use a vocalist. Like
need
he's
each other,
yeah, his shit's boring now.
but his shit is powerful. You just
He needs an angelic vocal. Yeah,
exactly
because he still works with Nas.
I
And it's just like you guys like.
oh my god,
I was born in the Venom
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
I know.
'79, and it's like it's good shit.
rappity rap. You know?
Yeah, yeah,
I just think if Seuss got a modern sound going,
yeah.
there would be such a resurgence of that doctor.
Mhm.
Like
There would be.
like he's
There
so,
would be.
there's so much talent there. There's so much there,
I agree.
and he's just not tapping into his current potential. And maybe he doesn't give a shit.
I don't know what he's doing. He might be producing stuff, writing stuff.
I don't know either. I really don't
I
know
heard he's
either.
working with Blanco. I don't know, but
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I'd be cool with it.
Yeah.
I'd be cool with
I
it.
think that's a great team up. I think that'd be good.
And then I'm gonna go AirPods and banana peel.
AirPods and banana peel. AirPods. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't-
So what's the one thing about AirPods that pisses you off?
One thing, they fall out.
So that's your thing. That I've never had that issue. I forgot that was your.
That's
issue
an
with
ear
you.
type thing. It's crazy. I can't work out with AirPods. They will fall out.
Well, I guess run. I guess I don't run. That's probably the issue.
Yeah, if you can run. Yeah, if you ran on the tread, would they fall out?
I've never ran. That's
If
probably.
I did Stairmaster, they'd fall out though.
Oh, really?
It's an ear thing. Yeah,
Maybe you got slippery ears.
I do. Okay.
You have SES?
Yeah, I have SES.
Oh my god, I didn't.
Yeah, I literally have SES.
We can cut that out. We can
Okay.
cut that out.
No, we don't have to.
let's
There's
just-
probably 10% of our people have it. It's like 10% of people have SES.
Really?
Yeah, so Sticks will have it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not
don't be
laughing.
afraid to
I'm
talk
not
about it,
laughing at
guys.
you. I'm not laughing.
No, I'm proud of it, man. I didn't know I was doing this today.
Danny has slippery ears.
We said we're gonna have the SES pod where I really open up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and we'll still do that.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
still that's still.
I have SES. I hope you still watch. I hope you still enjoy.
And the reality is, a lot of them won't, and that's fine.
Yeah, and that's part of. But like, I'd rather lose those people.
Yes.
Like 100 sticks are just clicked off.
Exactly.
But I'd rather lose them than like I'm like faking this shit.
You're right.
Every day on
probably-
TikTok and Instagram. They have no idea.
That probably feels good to get that off.
Yeah,
your
it feels
chest.
really good.
That's cool.
But so
Okay.
let me actually think of another thing though. What annoys me about AirPods? They die. You lose them. You drop them and
You
they
lose
one
them. Why do you
bounces away.
lose them?
Because you drop them and it skedaddles away.
Kind of. So they're in your pocket and they fucking fall out of your pocket because they're slippery.
Yeah. Remember I lost one on a plane.
Yes.
Yeah, they're
because of
slippery.
that.
They slip out.
You
Yes.
slip out of my pocket. You borderline sprint out of my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
If the AirPod case was the same material as a banana peel, do you think they're slipping out of your pocket?
No.
Voila.
So you want like banana? Do you want it to? But they would just rot.
I don't.
So
They
you just
could
have to
figure
change
out.
your-
They could
you have
figure
to,
out the
change your
rotten
case
shit.
every day or something.
I don't know what it is. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. That's them. They're the experts. They're the.
I do think they need
They're
to.
the creators.
They need to unslippery it, for sure.
And what's not slippery? I know that banana peel on the inside is slippery. I'm
I
saying
just feel like when you think slippery, you think banana. You know what I mean? Like can we do something else?
no. I'm saying the outside of a banana peel. It's
Yeah.
very not going to slip out of your pocket.
Yes,
Whatever
yes.
that is, whatever that word
Because
is.
it holds banana. Is that what you're saying?
On the inside, it's slippery.
But the outside, the
Yes.
yellow.
If you held a banana, it's if you put a
It's
banana in your
firm.
pocket. Have you ever had a banana fall out of your pocket?
No, I haven't.
Case in
No,
point.
I get it. I think that's a good. So you want the case to be made of banana? They're
The
the
outside.
creators. They're the creators.
Yeah, they're the creators to figure that shit
Yeah.
out. But I'm saying the outside. We're not. The reverse is it may even be slippery.
So you want that outside material made into a case, and then
Yes.
that's what holds the pods.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
I'm just trying to make change in the world. You know?
Yeah, no, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Was that two for you?
That was two. I'm
okay.
on. Yeah.
I'm gonna do with my three.
Scott just took a shit. So, go
Oh,
ahead.
dude, he was
He's doing
swimming.
it. He's shitting now.
So
That's disgusting.
By the way, look at his. Where's his butt? It looks like it's coming out of his like middle.
There's shit's on the tree. We gotta clean this.
We
down.
got a clean tank.
Damn, that's disgusting.
The stick on the last pod gave us like really good information, and they weren't being snide or
Snide.
yeah. They gave us good like tank information. So
What kind of tank information?
just like how to clean it, what to put in it. Like it was like a long comment, but it wasn't snide.
Good,
It wasn't.
good,
They
good,
were just helping us out. In my three, I mean, McDonald's could have it. Maybe Wendy's. Like I think a fast food place should just do a really good hot dog.
yes. I mean,
Hot
Sonic.
dog. The number 4. Yeah, Sonic does it, I guess.
Yeah.
But like McDonald's, like the number 5 is just hot dog and fries.
I don't know why they don't do it.
And they would break the Ethernet if they just like launched it tomorrow. Like everyone would go try it.
And it's like at the end of the day, like Sonic has it, but like you're not going to Sonic.
Yeah, if you're going to Sonic, something's weird. Like, or maybe you want ice cream. One of those
they
two
do
things.
ice cream?
Yeah, or you think it's really cool that the people skate and you're like it's after a baseball tournament.
Yeah, I think if you're like, yeah,
Like if you just stopped at Sonic today, I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
if I was like,
Like,
I
on the
got
way home.
Sonic.
Yeah, I'd be like,
What is it? What do you mean by
Like,
that?
are you dating and does she love the slushies?
Yes,
Like that's what it would have to be.
I guess. Yeah, maybe if you're trying to like go on a slushy date.
Which is a
But
thing.
then it's like
That's
go,
popular.
Let's find but then it's like let's find a better slushy.
They do really good slushies with the
Do they?
nerds. Yes, you put stuff in them.
Don't
really
they?
good.
Yeah, don't they put
Slushy
nerds
with you
in
could go
slushy?
nerd slushy.
What
Yeah,
happens
Sarah
there?
likes that.
She likes that.
Yeah, I think yeah.
What?
I think
Like,
girls like slushies.
Chicks dig slushies.
Chicks dig slushies.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, write that.
I didn't realize
Chicks
that.
dig free game. Yeah.
Chicks and everybody else write that down. And by the way,
I'm just
don't
thinking.
be too cool to write shit down. Chicks dig slushies. I'm putting it in my notes so I don't forget it.
Yeah.
Chicks dig slushies.
He's not too cool for school. He can write it down.
Yeah. Chicks dig slushiest. That's what I wrote.
No, it's slushies. It's not slushiest.
Okay.
Slushies, yeah. But yeah, McDonald's, do a hot dog. Do the number 6 is a fucking hot dog. And hot dogs are really good, which we learned a couple weeks ago.
We did learn that, but also, like, would you go to the hot dog? That's probably the issue.
Once.
Once,
I
and
would
then never
go
again.
order it. Yeah, but then maybe it's banging. But
maybe they do hot dog week.
Yeah, maybe something. Just do it. At some point.
Dude, I think that McDonald's does good. Like, there's something about McDonald's. Like, they rebranded their McFlurskys.
To what?
They just look cool, like nicer and better, and you're like, damn,
I might go get one.
That's what I'm
Did you
saying.
get one?
No, I just saw it on TikTok.
They're good. I mean, I think they're great.
Yeah, it's like they do a cool thing,
and their stuff tastes fucking amazing. Don't say it doesn't.
No,
it tastes
does.
so good.
And it's like somehow
I got it after the Clippers game. I was just like hungry, didn't eat dinner. Got McDonald's.
That'll get you.
And it's really good.
But also, like, McDonald's, very unhealthy. But so is Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, they're all
the
bad.
same amount of unhealthy.
They're all bad.
But somehow, like, Chick-fil-A kind of gets away with it.
Yeah, maybe like their chicken is it's bad.
No, it's all bad for you.
It's fried
terrible.
and bad. Yeah, I agree. I'll snake into my 4. I will do bubble wrap and candy, like bubble wrap candy or something.
Like, you eat the bubble wrap?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't have it fleshed out yet,
Yeah.
but I feel like bubble wrap. What do you think when you hear bubble wrap? Fun, youthful. Can you do an original thought?
Oh, no, it's just
fun, youthful.
But we agreed
awesome.
on this. Awesome.
How about an original one from you? What do you think? Fun, awesome, dope.
Dope. I'm thinking fun, awesome, dope, youthful.
Great.
Great. I'm thinking fun, awesome, youthful, dope, great.
Okay. Could you think what? But what do you?
Those are my 5.
Okay. And if I had to add one, I'd say like best thing ever.
Yeah.
So if you had to add
fun, awesome, youthful, dope, great, best thing ever.
Okay. So those are your 6.
Those are our 6.
Yeah. I think there's something fun there.
Yeah, I think
like
maybe
it's like I don't know what it is. Is it a hard candy?
What, you know what? Why not just put a little strip of bubble wrap in every Hershey's bar?
Yeah, and just to pop. It's
Yeah.
not even chocolate.
No.
Yeah.
It's just
to pop.
They team up.
Yeah.
They don't have to like become each other.
They just the wrapper is just bubble tape.
Yeah.
Bubble wrap.
Something like like figure it out.
Bubble wrap is awesome, man.
Yeah, it is. That's a good. I like that pick. I've got mittens and mugs.
Okay.
When
you buy a mug, you get a pair of mittens.
No, I'm thinking they like glue. Like we glue that. We glue the motherfucking.
Oh,
mitten.
that's kind of dope. And you put your hand in there when you're drinking it.
When are you drinking out of a mug?
When it's cold.
And what are you drinking?
Or it's just the morning and you drink out of a mug. And it's hot or cold.
You still kind of, regardless, you want your hands to be in mittens. You do.
Yeah, you do.
You do. Admit it.
But I like it being on the cup too, because when you go right out, it's off.
Yeah, you don't want to be like glued to your mitten. Like you don't want to like commit to mittens at 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to with the mitten mug.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's good. I do like that.
And honestly, it's like,
is it on both sides?
I think so.
So
I think so. And it's really warm. And then like if you want to just stay a while, you can.
You can just hang out in there.
You don't even have to. You don't have to.
Like, dude, watching Nuggets Clippers, I would have just been like this.
I know.
You know.
I know. It's something that I might really take this.
Mittens and mugs sounds like just like a book club that meets every week too.
It does.
Mittens and mugs.
Yeah. It's great vibes all around. And then I do have just turtles in purple.
Yeah, purple turtles would be sick. Actually, think of a purple turtle.
If they
really fucking sick.
If turtles went to purple, I would buy one.
I would buy one too. I would borderline already buy a turtle. Those guys are fucking dope, and they can't move. Like they just like stand there and they're slow.
I think we could put one in here.
Oh, a mini, yeah. Oh, we have a Venus. Do we have a Venus coming, by the way, flytrap?
I mean, somebody said that they sent a Venus flytrap. It's similar to the Scott text. They were like, I sent a fish.
Oh, he was definitely being serious, though, because he did DM that. And I responded, too. He DM'd all three, I think.
About the fish?
About the flytrap. And I was like, thank you for sending. He's like, yeah, no problem, man. Like, hope he loves. Like, there's no way.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you'd never know, because maybe he just sent, like, a stuffed animal flytrap.
Yeah, which is cool, too.
By the way, I think we open them on TikTok. I think
the packages,
the PO boxes, and we just have a record. Try to guess what's in it.
I mean, hey, if you're sending a PO box and you want to get looks on screen, you're gonna get more looks on screen.
And a lot of the people the majority of the pod fans are not watching.
Oh yeah,
they're listening.
True.
So it's like when you open
Very
PO, they're not.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what
so
I'm
it
saying?
probably is TikTok. So
because we probably have like 7 packages right now, and I'm like, do we do it on the pod? Do we do it?
but maybe like if we open it and it's like food to try, maybe we could try it on the pod.
Yes.
Maybe it just goes package by package.
And it's a package by package thing.
Yeah.
Or if it's something that we need addressed on the pod, if it's a letter, then we bring it on the pod.
They're bringing on the pod. Yes, we can kind of mix and match.
Yes.
I think that's good. With my 5, I will go to just like dogs and roller skates.
Yeah.
I would just like trainers to, like, imagine if like
I think
Rosie,
that exists,
like
right?
you're just hanging out and she just skates by. She just like turns like left. And just is, like, and like you're on a walk, she just like turns right. They just know how to skate.
I love
it might be a thing, but every dog, it should be like knowing how to walk. Like you got to know how to skate.
And also, like, if you put rollerblades on them every single day, like, they'd probably figure it out.
Yeah, and they could work out. Like they just go to a track and they're just it's just a bunch of dogs. Like
Yeah.
it's just so funny, and they lean. Like they all know how to do it like really well.
I love.
You could train it. You could train them to do it.
You could train anything, I think,
Yeah, you can.
except for a lot of things.
Except for like everything.
Probably roller skating.
Yeah.
Most likely. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm sure there's dogs that know how to roller skate that are on. I bet if you search YouTube dogs roller skating, there's something dope.
I'm not even gonna look it up because I know it's there. Never
Definitely
say never.
there.
You got a stat?
I don't. I'll just go to another artist and get their top 10. But I'm not trying to be like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, you're not trying.
I'm not setting like a precedent for the future.
Do something else with Drake.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't really keep up with any of these other guys. You know
Okay, we could go Drake.
I mean, we already did his top 10.
I got something.
Here we go.
Oh, this is fun. Let's try this.
Tell me now.
What albums do you know the best from Drake that aren't like too recent?
I
want to give you an album and you have to guess song by song. You have to go through each song and just guess the songs in order.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So let's do views.
Okay, views.
So you have to guess every song on the album in order. And if you win,
I don't know the order of them on views, but I would know it on like.
Okay, you could.
CLB.
Okay, but I don't. Okay. Okay, CLB. Go ahead. Just try and do it. That's a stat today. And if you miss.
Champagne Poetry.
Yeah, that's the first song. So how many songs are? I mean, there's 21 pieces on here.
I could get it. Champagne Poetry is the leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
And then they
Great
go
intro.
straight into Poppy's Home.
Poppy's Home, correct.
He goes straight into Girls Want Girls.
That's correct.
Then he goes in the Bible.
We gotta get coin involved. In the Bible, correct.
After in the Bible, I don't know what's next, to be honest with you.
And how about this? You can do 3 phone a friends. And I'm your friend. So if you want to phone a friend on this one, you can phone a friend. You basically have 3 lives.
Yeah, in the Bible. They don't say that in the Bible.
How did it in the Bible? Say it in the Bible.
Way Too Sexy.
That's gonna be your first life, I guess. Okay, so that's your first life. It went to Love All. Continue.
Love All.
Continue.
Way Too Sexy.
That's your second life. It went to Fair Trade.
I don't know this album. Way Too Sexy.
That's correct.
Okay. And then it goes. I don't know it. Way Too Sexy.
Starts with T.
TSU.
Correct.
And then it goes.
Into Deep.
And then it goes to Pipe Down.
Pipe Down's correct. And then it goes
to Bridal.
That'll do it.
7 a.m. on Bridal.
That'll do it.
Shit.
Yeah, it was Heartbreak. No Friends in the Industry. Knife Talk. 7 a.m. on Bridal.
I mean, great album.
Race My Mind. Fountains. Get Along Better. You Only Live Twice. I Miss You Too. Fucking fans. The Remorse.
I can't believe that like he just doesn't fuck with like Rick Ross anymore. That is, I would have never seen that coming.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't believe that. But I do love the hatred that all of the guys have for each other. It's really cool.
It's special. Yeah, it's wholesome.
It is wholesome.
It's dope.
It's wholesome. It gives me hope.
Yeah, for where we're headed.
Yeah, for the world. Really.
Right. Hate.
Yeah, they fucking hate each other.
Yeah,
it's awesome, like because they really air it out.
Yeah, and they and it's toxic.
Yeah,
and
but it's just like
really, it's healthy.
And it's like Rick Ross always hated him, and then he finally just started saying, like, "You're a fucking bitch, and I hate you."
Yeah.
And I never liked you, and it's like that's awesome. That's what it's all about. You know.
So yeah, on that tone, on
tone,
that positive note, do we have more PO box
we got
tries?
more candy stuff.
So we're still working through Saf.
Still working on Saf.
He's gonna probably win package of the year. I mean, it's hard not to.
We've been doing this for like 4 months.
Yeah, we have. I've been working on those chocolate eggs, by the way, since we tried them. Really good.
Special. Man. That's got to be the best thing in that box. It just seems
that looks like a nerd. So they did the nerd thing here.
Yeah, I mean they're called Millions, and there says the tiny, tasty, chewy sweets.
But my bar for nerds is low. I think nerds are mid. So let's see if they could.
I just don't see a world where it's gonna not be nerds. Not nerds. Gum?
Chewy.
Is this gum? Gum? Hey, can I get a gum check
Yeah.
Now. I need a gum check now.
Oh
my God. Somebody figure out if this is gum.
Not gum.
Feels like gum, man.
I know it does.
Oh my God, do I swallow it?
I'm going to Google it, man.
This has to be gum. So what happens with Millions, guys? You chew it
They
up.
come in. By the way, they disguise themselves as nerds. That's how they get through the door.
It's like a Trojan horse.
You chew them, you have fun. Oh,
You chew them up and they get stuck in your teeth.
Millions bubblegum.
It is bubble gum.
I still don't know. Is Millions chewing gum? Tiny, chewy, tasty pieces
I'm starting
with
to
a
think
strong and
it's a
sweet
hard candy.
bubblegum flavor.
That is the most
not gum.
It's not gum, but it tastes bubblegum
Their
flavor.
crisp outer casing becomes so soft and chewy, it's a bit like having tiny pieces of gum, except you can swallow it after a while.
After a while. So it is kind of gum.
You guys need to fucking pick an identity.
Uh-oh. That's going to spill all
That's
over the place.
I was mouthing off, and they said I was spilling your nuts right now.
Yeah, dude, well, they said I'll spill all over the studio.
Fuck you, Millions.
We're going to be finding Millions for weeks. Yeah. Oh, my God. That's a disaster.
They weren't bad.
4.1.
Okay, no.
Yeah, I still am like sucking on a million right now. I'm actually going to just abandon my million.
Okay, don't just leave. You know, half the time we do these pods, you just leave these things on the table. Actually, 100% of the time.
I do.
Like,
I mean,
I picked up your jerky yesterday.
Okay. All right. Well, that was, that I had to do what I had to do.
All right, 4-6. I didn't hate you, but I hated the attitude that they had. So
Terrible. I thought they were terrible.
I still have Millions like in my mouth.
I know. It's tough. This is something I'm excited about. Twirl Bites. Seems, guys. Here's what at this point in the game, I'm looking for something unique, right? I'm trying to get a read on what's going on. There's milk chocolate. It says milk chocolates. They're milk chocolates, Danny. They're milk chocolates.
Again, doesn't sound unique, but
I mean, that's about as down the middle. I mean, 8.
nah.
Dude, that's just a bite of chocolate.
7.
And I like that.
7.2.
Because
you like chocolate.
Yeah. So, like, if you like chocolate, you're going to like that candy. Let's move on.
7.2 for me, 8 for Zach because he likes chocolate.
Something special going on here. Guylian original seashells. So.
Oh, that sounds unique.
It sounds unique, man. And it's also like they're not trying to be somebody else. They're not trying to be nerd. They're not trying to look like nerd.
Dude, fuck Million, man. I still have it going on.
Yeah, you'll find Millions in your teeth weeks from now.
Literally.
Guylian, seashells. Be careful because a lot of times when you try to get cute with what you look like, you end up tasting like shit. Really incredible appearance here.
Oh, that looks so. That's oh my gosh, they look like
wow.
They look like they're off the beach.
So where should
I want the upper Midlands.
Upper middle. Whoa.
So Dalton, like zoom on this. It looks like this is just fresh off the sand.
That's a piece of art. That is a piece of art. I'm excited. I don't even.
He's hooping his ass off. He's hooping his ass off.
Oh wow. Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa. This kid's hooping.
He's going left and right and left. That was good, man. Because now, yours was different than mine. I want to go back. I want to try this guy.
I don't think it was different.
I think it was.
Eat that then.
I don't want to.
Why?
Because I just had a full one. I don't want to do it. Which one? Oh, fine. Which one?
It feels like you wanted to do that. Wow, dude, that's a 9.7.
9.8.
Holy shit, dude. I didn't expect that at all. Everybody order you some Guylian seashells.
Those are fucking good. 6 chocolates with hazelnut and praline filling.
That was
man.
fucking good, dude.
Really, took me. It took me to a different place in the food sphere. Like
Exactly.
I haven't hooped like that with chocolate before.
No, I'm
like this guy. Like we've played this game. We've played this game many a time.
Many a time,
right?
And
Hershey's
but I
bar,
like 'em.
the Twix bar.
Yeah.
Like if you think you're
these games,
yeah. Like if you think you're like Twix, like yes, it's very good. You're not getting these foreign things.
No, that was cool.
I've never seen a basketball player like that.
That's what it's all about, right there.
That
is.
is.
It's finding players like the seashell.
That's the item of the package. 9.8.
9.7 for me.
Really
good stuff. Let's get into questions.
Let's get into it.
Questions from the sticks. Da-da.
We got Anthony Bradwords here. He said,
What up, Ant?
What do you call us? Zoink and Doibs.
What's up?
Heard that Cap wants no business with bottle. So that bottle cap candy. Where does he think he can go? He's nothing without bottle, in my opinion. Please let me know your thoughts. And out. Yeah, I agree. Cap don't got shit in the candy sphere.
No,
if he leaves bottle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bottle cap, like what? Sour Patch cap? No.
No, you don't. You
Swedish
don't want to do
fish
that.
cap.
You don't want to. You do not want to do that. That's not the fire escape that you want to jump down. It's
not,
just not.
not at all.
No, not today. Not tomorrow. Not ever.
So what do you think happens? He just sits down. He realizes, and they bottle cap. I didn't even know bottle cap still hooped.
I just think it's like an old married couple.
Oh, you think? So you think it's harmless? Yeah. They're just bickering.
Well, it's just like they love each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna stick this out.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
They both kind of suck.
Yeah, they
you know
do.
what I'm saying? So it's like you're not.
Are they even? By the way, are they indie now? Are they? Because I know they were signed. Are they even signed anymore?
I would say they're definitely indie. I haven't heard it from them, heard about them in years. I'm not seeing them. Make
you follow them?
appearances.
I don't even follow them, so I don't know.
I follow Bottle.
Okay, and how does he post? Is he active?
He posts like
How
kind
many followers?
a good amount because
Yeah.
he had his era.
Yeah, he had a blow up era.
He hides his likes now.
Got it. Got it.
But
can you see the views on the reels, or you can't even see it?
I haven't checked.
Okay.
I have not checked. But I think I hope they're doing well. I hope they're doing well.
Nice
But
guys.
they're going to stay together.
Yeah, I agree. We got King Bradward the third. We've just been getting on him a lot about like partying and shit.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
I mean, he parties like a lot. Like he's doing well, but he parties every night, I think.
By the way, another TMZ clip. He was on the fire.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
on the fire escape.
Bad look.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad fucking look. He said, "Evening, fellas. I heard what you guys said about my partying habits, and quite frankly, I have to agree." So he's agreeing.
Oh, okay.
I've been partying way too much and haven't been focusing on Breadward Jr. or Breadget. They're both in Bread Scouts, and I haven't been there to support. They caught their first sesame seeds. You guys know how important that is.
I actually can't even really understand what. Like, I'm trying to catch that. They caught their first sesame seeds.
Yeah, I think it's like maybe it's like getting like freckles or something.
They caught their first sesame.
Breadward Jr. and Breguet caught their first sesame seeds.
Like just like their first fish or something.
Maybe they went fishing. I don't know. I don't know. You guys know how important that is. Been too busy partying till the dough is soggy. With that being said, I'm throwing a no more Breadward parties party. Would love if you guys could come. Thanks. No, dude, this is like an addiction.
It's
Seriously.
honestly, it's fine at this point.
If
Like
this is the last one,
I know, and I'm also like, dude,
but that's
like
gonna be the craziest one. He's gonna be on everything. He's gonna be doing everything.
he's gonna be on 10. But like, don't stop because we told you to stop. Stop because you want to stop.
100%.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's not gonna stick if you just stop. Like, we're not your parents.
No,
you know?
and I think what happens is if you think that you're being a nuisance to us, then you're gonna kind of start to hate us, and that's not what I want.
You're gonna resent us, right?
That's not the relationship that I want with Breadward, man.
No.
Like I value this relationship, and I want what's best for you. I think maybe we send you the therapy.
For sure, sure. I think so too.
That's probably what we need to do for now.
That said, we'll come to that one. We'll come to the last one. Yes.
Count us in.
Yeah.
This is I like this question from Adam Ritchie. He says, when should parents stop hiding and giving Easter baskets? I'm 22 with siblings aged 19, 24, 26, and 28. Similar family to us.
Very similar.
And we all receive must search for Easter baskets every year. This is something I suspect and hope will happen until I have my own kids. So Adam Ritchie, tell him Adam Ritchie what we do in our family.
Are you smarter?
And first of all, our family, so he's got 19, 20, 20, he's got 19, 22, 24, 26, 28. We got
30,
24, 26, 28, 30.
Yeah.
Same family.
Yeah, we still do. We play like Easter trivia. It's
Yeah.
called Are You Smarter Than an Easter Bunny? If we were all in town, I'm sure we'd do Easter egg fucking hunts. Actually, when we are in town, we do it.
Last year we could pop it up.
I'm going to attack left. Attack left.
I would think about the south side. South side.
I know there's 2 eggs still out there. Don't take her eggs. She's trying to steal my eggs.
They don't teach you this one in bunny school.
I know.
Nope.
No.
No. No.
It gets physical. We
Gets really
search
physical.
for Easter eggs.
Yeah.
This will
It's
never
athletic. End. No reason.
And we'll just transfer it to like when you got tinies running around, we'll fucking have them finding the eggs.
100%.
But
the egg hunts, I don't think they should ever end.
No, absolutely not. You just transfer them down to the next generation.
And until you have those tinies, just do them yourself, man.
For sure.
Do them yourself.
And enjoy them.
Yeah.
And get physical.
It's a great time.
And throw bows if you have to.
Yeah, if you have to. Late in the hunt, if it's like a couple eggs left.
When you know there's 10 eggs left.
They also, they're very, in hunts, they're pretty lenient. They don't call a lot. So, you shouldn't throw a bow, but who's going to call it? Nobody, really.
And it just depends if you're doing a street hunt. And those are rules you need to hash out before the hunt.
Mm-hmm. We're street hunters. We grew up street hunters. So, we would bang during the hunt with Paul. Bang down low. I was trying to say, bang down low.
Bang during the hunt? What? The hunt starts and we bang? God damn it.
You're what was that thing? That Draymond clip is so funny.
Yeah, we gotta pop that Draymond clip up. I'm gonna play
it wasn't even that bad.
It wasn't bad at all.
He was like, God damn.
You went, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna pull it up.
And it was way not as bad as what I just
It
said.
wasn't even. I wouldn't have paused it.
It was just we got to get down low and play against those balls or something.
We got to grab balls, or something. Here we go.
God damn
He's
it!
like, God damn it! And then everybody was like, "What?" He's like, "No, it's what I said. I fucked that up. My bad."
And the ones that we can for sure get our hand on, we got to come up with those balls. So
Not even bad.
I think
Not bad at all.
Jesus Christ, it's crazy. Oh my
Oh
God.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
Wow.
No, that reaction was to my words.
Nobody even
And the one.
nobody even got it.
That's hilarious. But yeah, keep
Yeah,
Easter
keep
hunting.
the hunts going. All right, SpongeBob SquareBasket back with challenge number 4. He said, first of all, I'm honored to hear that I'm Scott's godfather. We said we're good on that. He's not Scott's godfather.
You're not.
And it was funny last week. We're gonna have to be stern. You're not his godfather.
Because now I'm starting to think he thinks he's. Don't
Well,
come
now it's
around, Scott. Don't. The packages you keep
He
sending.
said maybe stop. Maybe
He's
I could
good. He
take
has
him
toys.
on a day trip to Breadkini Bottom next weekend. No,
No.
you're
No.
not his godfather. Okay,
No.
and
No.
means no means no, dude.
Okay, he has his own slice of Breadkini Bottom right there.
And we keep him safe. We
And that's
keep him
good
right there.
enough.
Yeah. So no, it's a no.
Is this a crazy thing to say, or is he losing water somehow?
I don't know.
I feel like the water level has gone down. I feel like that shouldn't be possible.
I don't know. Fish people.
I swear
That
to
what
God.
that unless he's drinking the water.
And
how
then,
do
but
fi-
then
how
even
do
if he
fish
drank
stay-
it, he would pee it back into his own
How
shit.
do fish stay hydrated? I don't. They
Doesn't
don't.
even-
It's so
they are.
confusing.
They are hydrated. They are it. They are the water.
So they just. Yeah.
Like if they open their mouth, their body is just full of water.
But oxygen, they're breathing, they need water to breathe. So So water's like their air. So then what is their water? Their version of water.
Air.
So it's all one and the same.
I don't
We
fucking know.
breathe and then we drink water to hydrate. They breathe air and then what do they drink?
Air.
Okay.
I don't know.
In honor of my new godson, stop. Ask Zach to name a random all-time Nuggets player, and if he says blank, Zach has to buy him a Nintendo Switch. But if he says blank, Danny has to buy him the Switch, Nintendo Switch 2.
I know exactly what he's gonna say.
Stay spongy. So
I'm gonna say it anyway.
So there's two guys that you could say. If you say one of them, I have to buy you a Nintendo Switch 2. If you say another one, you have to buy me a Switch 2.
I know what it's gonna be.
What are your options that you're going
I'm
between?
not
right
gonna
now?
even tell you because I know what it is. I'm 100% sure one of these players is in my brain.
I think I know who you're thinking of. Let's say it on 3.
All right, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Danilo
Lennox Glazer.
Gallinari.
We're safe. Neither.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he say?
So Kenneth Fareed would have been where you would have lost,
Shit.
and then
I was not
Gary
even-
Harris would have been where I would have lost.
One of my all-time favorite Denver Nuggets. I have a Gary Harris jersey.
He was good.
I think he should still come back. We need him.
He is. Yeah. How's he doing? What team is he on?
He's very average.
He's just what, like 10 a game?
Orlando Magic. But you know what I do like about Gary Harris is we traded him to the Orlando Magic, and he's been there for 6 years.
Yeah, he's
Or
loyal.
5 years or
He's
whatever.
loyal. Yeah. He's wasting
Like-
his career away in Orlando.
Yeah, but like at least he's not just like one of those
He's not
guys that you trade. Like Monte Morris has been on 8 teams.
Or like fucking what's his name, Uncle Jeff, just team hopper.
but
man.
he's 38 or whatever.
yeah, he's just. Is he playing still? What
Yeah,
team
he's
is
on
he
the Rockets.
Oh yeah, and he's like good kind of still, right?
I don't know. I haven't kept up with him at all. But it's like
He was
just
a nice piece, man.
pick a
We were-
team.
Yeah, I agree.
This one comes from Parker Rose. If you were to change the pod name to one thing, what would it be? Before you say it, can't be Joe Ingles.
Fuck.
I was thinking.
2 G's in a pod.
I know he said it can't be Joe Ingles, but I'm gonna say Joe. I'm gonna fucking say it.
I mean, that's
Parker,
the
I'm sorry.
obvious
I'm
one.
gonna do Joe. It's,
But that's why he said it can't be that, because that's the obvious. Like that's the obvious.
I know,
first choice.
but sometimes the obvious answer, and this is like a lesson. It's like just because it's everybody, it's
Doesn't
like
mean-
almost
yeah, it doesn't mean
cliche.
It's
Doesn't make
it's
it
a
lame.
cliche because it's popular because it's a good name.
Right.
So you would name it to the Joe Ingles podcast.
Just Joe Ingles.
Joe Ingles. I would do 2 G's in a pod. I'm really glad we didn't name ourselves that though.
Yeah,
that
and
didn't.
also
That
like,
was so bad. And what like the pod is just one of the things we do. It's not, it
Terrible.
doesn't even. Yes, so bad.
Would've
But
been
we were
bad.
like devastated that it was taken.
I'm
Like that's
so
the
glad.
only reason we didn't do it.
Ugh.
Breadbasket's great. I'm
Ugh,
happy with
terrible.
Breadbasket.
This is just a pretty down the middle question from Jefferson. He just says, "How many jelly beans can you hold in your mouth?" And that's what he asked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We said pod questions, and he said, "How many jelly beans can you hold in your mouth?"
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like
It's a question.
yeah, that's his question.
Yeah.
We could do that one.
I mean, if you want to try it out, we do have jelly beans here.
Should I try it? I just don't want to. It's gonna like. No, it's so gross. So much sugar in your mouth.
And I think you choke.
Yeah, I bet I could. They're small, dude. Probably like 60. No, like more, like 80.
I think I could fit like almost 100
Like think of like
jelly
putting
beans.
5 in there. You got so much real estate left.
And if need be, it's like Jefferson didn't say anything about chewing.
Oh, if you could chew them down, you get like 200 in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think our answer is
I think
somewhere
that- I
between
think it's like-
100 and 200.
Yeah, I think so.
This one comes from Hamad. He says, "Do you think the eye that you don't wink with gets jealous of the winking eye?" Hamad.
I don't even think I limit the winking eye. Both my guys can wink. I don't do that.
Oh, but are you a righty or a lefty winker though?
I'm a left-eyed guy in terms of my overall better vision, but in my wink field, like I do either one.
So in the wink field,
I'm
you said-
ambidextrous. I'm
You're
ambidextrous.
ambidextrous.
I am ambidextrous, and it's like 1 in 20 people, and I am one of those. Yeah.
Good on you, man. Good on you, brother.
Who's your wink? Who winks?
I wink righty.
And so does righty get so what's the better role? Does he like closing for the wink, or does the eye that's open get the better? Like, what's the better position?
I think Wright would be pissed because he's closing up and at the end of the day,
He's by the
Danny-
way, he's doing half the work, none of the credit because he's not open.
well, he doesn't get to like. You got two eyes here. They want to experience the world, and they don't want to be separated. They don't want to be
Right.
because now left has a little bit more experience. Every wink that happens, left has seen a little bit more of the world than right has.
100%.
And he has that over him.
And he can't
Right
can't get it
knows
back.
That.
Can't get it back. Yeah.
It's lost time.
So he doesn't. So he hates it.
Hates it.
And what's your wink? What's your winks like per week?
I wink about 14 times a day.
14 times a day. Okay. So that's legit time. That's legit. Have you noticed a separation between like skill sets? Like leftists have more time to develop. If you're 14 a day.
I think left gives a lot more advice.
Okay. Yeah. More wisdom. He's seen more shit.
Exactly. I mean, he is a guy that I'll say this: if I had like an issue where like I was hard pressed to figure it out, really
you would go
quickly,
to left.
I would ask left, and
Gotcha.
not right.
But right's the more athletic guy, right? Wouldn't you say?
Oh, I think he's more talented. I think he does a little bit more for the community, and I think he means well.
And he applies himself a little bit more.
Yeah, but age matters, and how much you've seen matters. And right hasn't seen as much as left.
I get it.
That's the fact.
That's the reality.
Exactly.
That's the reality. All right, we got Jake here. He's saying some shit about Z, so let's just keep our head and read through it. Because we can have conversations sometimes, right? We could have Dude, I haven't even read anything yet. Like, this might be nice stuff about Z.
I mean, do you think it's nice stuff about Z? Just be honest.
I think
do you think it's going to be nice stuff about Z?
I mean, I think he's not really that educated on maybe like Z's origins and stuff. Hey, Dak and Zanny. Isn't the letter Z really just an edgier version of the number 2? But again, he might.
Oh my God!
No, but
you did not just say that.
But he might not be educated on it. He's not trying to be a dick.
He's being a dick, though.
But like his name is Jake Nafso. He doesn't have a Z in his name. He doesn't know. He said.
He doesn't know the first thing about Z's.
There's just not a lot of originality there. And if you say Z has been playing in the letter game forever and 2 can't play there, then we can.
Fuck you, man. Oh my God. Fuck you, Jake.
And if you say Z has been playing in the letter game forever and 2 can't play there, then we could go to Z just being the letter N, turn on the side.
Oh. Oh my God. First of all, that's asinine that he even says that.
He said, I don't know, man. Z just needs to find some pop. If he doesn't, he'll always
he has the most pop in the alphabet. He has the most pop in the alphabet.
If he doesn't, he'll always be an F-tier athlete. Thoughts?
I mean, you already heard our thoughts. Yeah,
I'm just reading the question.
As a podcast. As a team.
So what
are your thoughts? Well, I want to hear what you think about what he has to say.
I'll just ask this. Don't get defensive about this. Which came first?
First of all, I haven't gotten defensive once yet. So don't be like.
So when I ask this question, by the way, I just want to be educated on this matter. Okay, don't scream. Don't say I'm being disrespectful.
Please.
Which came first, the letter Z or the number 2?
The letter Z.
Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, you know how I know that? Because I know that.
Okay.
And you know why I know that? Because I did it.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I honestly.
Did 2 copy Z? Is that what you think?
I don't listen. We don't need to make this a 2 versus Z thing. I think 2 is too much of a pussy to admit it. But you know what he did?
You think he was influenced by Z?
Well, he starts looking around. He sees guys like G. He sees guys like 8, and he goes, "I'm gonna just bend up top. I don't want to just be a Z. I'm gonna bend." What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're gonna bend up top?
Yeah. What's wrong with bending up top though?
It's pussy. It is
bitch.
It's very bitch.
Any number that bends up top is looked at as a pussy. 8 is looked at as an absolute.
We do hard cuts here. We do hard shit. You know what I'm saying? We do everything 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't bend. We don't just do a little loop-de-loop.
Like a fucking 8.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? It's not like
Can I ask you this?
Fire escape.
So M dropped, right? Mm-hmm. And then your letter Z dropped 3 months after. Or not M. I'm talking about
N.
Yeah, uppercase N. So uppercase N came out. This is a reality, right? Uppercase N came out. They put out an album. They got huge, right? Yeah. 3, right? Is that track so far?
I'm not.
Tell me when I'm wrong.
I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that.
So letter N, uppercase N drops. Huge album, world tour.
Yes.
3 months later, Z comes out.
Yeah.
Album, tour, right? Same shape, just upwards. Same exact shape as uppercase N. What do you say to that? That's, by the way, we've had this pod for 125 episodes. Everybody wants to know that answer.
I'll be honest,
because you've never answered it.
Yeah, I haven't.
Don't dodge it.
And I haven't. And I'm not dodging it. And the reality to me, I haven't spoke on it because if I can be truthful with you, I don't see the resemblance.
Okay.
I just don't.
You don't see the resemblance with N and hold on. So yeah, let's look at it like okay. So when you look at like, look at that Z.
That's a Z.
Yeah, and then we turn it this way. Look, it looks like an N, right there. You don't see it.
I don't know. I don't.
You
I'm
don't
not.
see it.
I just. I don't know. I'm you're like, and I'm trying to like meet you there. I'm trying to meet you where you're at. I just. I can't see it. You can't make me see it. And I'm not going to act like I see it.
So you don't see it. So you don't think there's any resemblance there. And that's the honest to God.
And by the way, I think what N did on tour and all that stuff, I think awesome.
Okay, so you're happy that Letter's making money. And,
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, okay. You just think there's no similarity.
I don't see it.
Okay.
I certainly don't see it.
Okay, fair enough.
We will wrap with this. This is from Bailey. This was to my personal Instagram. We got greetings, Zach. First, some stats. Longtime TikTok follower. OG Zach fan.
Nice.
125 out of 125 pods listened to. Over half pods re-listened to. 0 for 1 questions answered. First time DMer. First time challenger. The challenge, try to bring up fire escapes 3 times in the next pod without getting caught.
Fuck.
Joker for MVP.
Did you brought up fire escapes 3 times?
I
I heard them and I was like, what the fuck are you saying?
Really?
Yeah, I gotta just you said it like in like a sports sense or something.
I said it 3 times and I did them all in the questions this time because I was like, it's almost too easy to do it throughout the pod.
Fuck me, dude. You guys should keep sending him the challenges so I can try and get him. Because I want to try and get him.
I'm gonna try to do a challenge every single time now because
But you're gonna have to get craftier because like that I wasn't really looking out this time.
But I think I could have, if I wasn't in a hurry, I could have moved the conversation to fire stuff.
You know what we should do too that'll make it more fun? If I make a missed call on it, I lose.
Yes.
So if you say like banana peel, right, and you were talking about it, if I was like, was the challenge banana peel, I lose automatically.
Yes.
And we should have a record. Really fun.
Clock it.
Really fun.
That'll do it for the pod.
That'll do it.
Go Nuggets.
1, 2, 6. Yeah, go Nuggets.
Love you guys.